Hello everyone. It's been a long time, but I'm actually returning now. I've got through about 5 weeks of DSGL at this point. We still have another 5 to go, basically. But I decided that I'd devote some time to some other causes that I haven't really been doing much of lately, such as, well, really the roots to my casting right now, which is going to be Team Awesome. These guys have supported me for a while now, since back in UGC, so it's going to be fun to cast another game of theirs. As you can see, I decided, fuck you, Fraps. I've had enough of you. I upgraded to Xsplit because I've had enough of Fraps, so get off my lawn, Fraps. So yeah, this is my little new title screen here. If you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to direct them over to my Twitter or YouTube. I'll try to actually check that once in a million years. I'll also try to answer your questions at the end of any future casts, so they will be answered on stream, not on stream, on screen, I guess. I can't say on stream because I'm not streaming this. Unfortunately, I wish I could. I mean, I'm using XSplit. I wish I could stream this, but unfortunately my internet connection actually can't support it. So, on to further news. Obviously, we're going to be seeing Team Awesome versus 1RW on Payload Badwater right now. Unfortunately, I actually don't know the name of 1RW. I just know that they're 1RW. So, we're going to have to go with that for now. Yeah, we're going to be on Payload Badwater. I'm sure you all know about Payload Badwater. I mean, who doesn't? Lovely 4 CP map, basically, using the cart. First point, gotta watch that cart tunnel. No one ever does. It's all about the top of the hill. Everyone just ignores the cart. Oh, the cart. We don't care. It's just rolling through the tunnel to the point. So yeah, enough about that. Let's get back to the actual game. So yes, this is the flagship of Xsplit for me. If you guys are seeing any unusual occurrences, please tell me. I will try to fix them as much as possible. These settings have been reduced because my game actually can't... I can't actually handle 25 FPS fraps plus TF2 at the same time. So anyway, let's watch the engineer loadout here. The Spy, Scout, and Pyro have all committed suicide. Even the Soldier, actually. The Soldier committed suicide as well. The Engineer is now busily picking up their weapons and realizing I'm already full. Teleporter going up. I'm not sure I agree with this sentry position. It's powerful if you have the Wrangler, which I believe he does at the moment. He also is using the Jag. He can get that up instantly. It won't take him long. He is the High King. I believe I've seen his Engineer gameplay before. He's a quite good Engineer. Scout standing around once again looking like he might commit suicide. I really hope he doesn't. Now there's 10 seconds. See, as I said earlier, we're going to expect this cart to go rolling right through this tunnel. The enemy team, for some reason, won't even watch it. So yeah, let's watch this rollout here. Jabu immediately getting shot in the head by ABCD. Here we go, rocket jumping soldiers going up there. He's going to go all the way, actually, and find there's a Pyro and a Sentry there. That Sentry going to deny him for a little while. Cart continuing to roll forward here. Is being pushed by a Scout ×2, that is. On the cart, that is Ninja DC. Up top, that Sentry has finally made it to level 3, level 2 dispenser almost. The teleporter is still level 1, unfortunately. But in this game stage, where only ABCD and TJB are down, it won't matter so much. So at the moment, this is a pretty good defense, but the Uber is coming up here. It's going to come around this corner. Pyro, though, that is an Uber. Pyro says, goodbye, Heavy. I've had enough of you. So up top, that is a Pyro. Notorious Hot. Just kind of dancing around. He comes around the corner, sees the Sentry, decides, nope. Goes back around. Sticky's going down. Sentry actually gets taken out by Jabu with some sticky spam. See, that's the danger of that Sentry right there. Sentry getting spammed down from afar by a soldier. And before that, it was spammed down by a demo. A nice job there. Ooh, he is deep in the red, actually. 5 HP. He managed to get that pack, and he's at 105 now. Ooh, he's got his... Engineer takes him out, though. Good job to High King. Unfortunately... Oh, the teleport! Yeah, the teleporter's actually up. Dispenser went down, as did the Sentry. Coming up here, though, 1RW is pushing forward quite successfully here. They have control of the top. They actually did get the cart all the way through, and it's about to roll backwards. Team Awesome doing a nice job of juggling this defense. They defended the top of the hill. They defended the cart, which rolled through, and then they went back to defending this hill. The cart rolling backwards now. Freaky going to come down here, grab some health. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's all he was looking for. He's going to run back up. Now Spy is spotted. Even I'm not sure that's Spy. There he is. Back over here we have Matwaj. Oh, he fails a stab. He will get ABCD, though, and try to get out of there. He's taken out by Freaky, though. In the meantime, though, 1RW pushes up and captures the first point. A time of 1 minute for 52 seconds. That is actually a little bit slow from what I've seen in most Highlanders. That was a very nice defense by Team Awesome. That sentry placement. I mean, I'm not sure the sentry placement really helped in this situation, but they just did a good job of juggling that defense and keeping 1RW back. 1RW, though, they've got a lot of players on the cart right here. Unfortunately, none of them actually on the cart. Freaky comes around the corner and says, "Get off my cart." Already, though, there's no engineer on this ceiling, or roof, excuse me. That's the problem when you try and defend that first point so vigorously, is that your engineer really doesn't have time to set up on the roof, which leads to this problem where you don't have the roof. Still, though, Team Awesome's doing, frankly, an awesome job at defending this second point. Here we go, the 1RW trying for another push. They are grouped together, the scout pushing it at times too, but Team Awesome up on that roof, giving the engineer who is non-existent some support. Oh, a nice pick there by Matwaj, taking out Maximus and Freaky. Heavy Medic are down. He was only at 19% Uber, giving Sam a huge Uber advantage. I haven't really seen much of Sam, actually. He did pop an Uber early on and get pyroed off. I'm going to be interested to see. Here we go. There's the other Uber getting air blasted into the corner. Pyro finally goes down, but that entire Uber is gone. That is now a completely useless Uber. The point, in the meantime, is captured by a lone sniper. Kind of an insult there. May have been the engineer, actually. He may have ran up to the roof. Mini Sentry getting sapped. Spy says, "Oh shit," and tries to get out of there. Unfortunately, TJB, oh, he is a dead ringer, actually. He will get out of there. What is High King doing there? Apparently, High King got separated from his team and just figured out that setting up a level 1 sentry behind a heavy is not a smart plan. So here we go. ×4 on the cart. Ooh, that is a bit of pyro flare weirdness. ×3 now being pushed by an engineer and the scout. Coming up really quickly towards this point, which, if you can correct it, or not correct, if you can defend it correctly, it can be defended for quite a while, but this might be falling apart quite early here. They're still pushing. Some pipe bombs going in there thanks to that Demoman. His name is Jabu. Jabu doing a nice job there. Cart still rolling, rolled forward. Ninja DC getting blown to hell by MDNZ with the stickies. Uber coming in, though. That might be the big game changer. Putis coming in here. The pyro goes down, so now there's no air blast, just sticky spam coming in here. He pulls out as that Uber is running out. So MDNZ gonna actually take out RVSZ. I don't get what's up with these names, but that is some really weird names. So here we go. Backstab's going down by TJB. Another nice pick, taking out Putis and Notorious, the pyro. Matt Watch gets in there, managed to take out Wannabe Mix Me, but he is immediately taken out. Dead Ringer will go down, but he is immediately burnt to death by Ducky. So we're going to go first person here and watch some of this, and figure out that my view models are off. I apologize for that. I cannot fix this at the moment. So Ninja DC just being a ninja right now, really jumping around. Putis Penser H, because I can't see the rest of his name, so we'll check the rest of his name. Putis Penser here. Alright, we're going to get out of first person because I'm sorry about the few models. I'm a career spy, if you haven't realized that already, and I run a spy script which turns off my view models automatically when I switch to my ambassador, which apparently likes assuming that I'm always on my ambassador, so it has view models off for some stupid reason or another. I apologize for that. I will make sure that is fixed in the future. So back here we've got the Burning Spy, Matt Wadge running away. He will be extinguished at 37 HP, deep in the red. Still, this is actually a really successful defense right here. The second point time was set at 3:07, but now we're at 6:25. That is the total time right now. There we go, a nice capture, setting it at 6:05 for 3 points on the stopwatch. Drotted Heavy still poking his head around. He will get Ubered. Here comes the Uber Heavy getting retaliation for capturing that point. They do have a level 3 in the corner. I agree with this position. It's not exactly an easy place to spam due to its location in that corner, and they can easily cover it just by coming around this other corner. So up here in this building, we've got a pile of 1RW. They're going to push out here and find that level 3. Spam's about to go down. Oh, the Demoman's got the wrong side, actually. Demo started spamming down the right side. I don't think he realizes the sentry is there. That's a bit of bad communication there by that team. The Demo still doesn't realize the sentry's there. This is definitely a mistake at this point. The scout is not calling out that sentry. He knows it's there, but the scout is just neglecting this. There we go. Heavy pops around the corner, and Ninja DC finally takes it down. Dispenser goes down by by RVSZ. It immediately goes down though. So here we go. Team Awesome still just popping their heads around this corner. They're going to pop Uber as well, speaking of such. Juggling that Uber quite nicely. Pyro goes down, though. Gets mowed down by Putis Pencer here. So here we go. Putis going to continue pushing forward. He is the Putis bird. He is forced to run away because he is really in the red right now. 85 HP and Girardi. Not good. Bump Banner comes around the corner, and Putis goes kaboom. Matt Walsh does get a backstab on Maximus. Another nice stab, technically. What am I saying? Technically, that was a nice pick. That was their medic. He had just popped Uber, but so what? A medic's a medic. So that level 3 is back up, and apparently Freaky is complaining about his ping, which I don't blame him for that. His ping is 181. So around the corner, 1RW trying to push up here. They know the sentry's there. Spam going down. Engineer's actually drawing, so he's kind of lucky to be alive right now. So we're at 8 minutes. There's plenty of time to capture this fourth point. Medic is at 75%, a slight Uber advantage for 1RW, but only slight. It's only going to be a couple seconds advantage here. So here we are. 1RW is just kind of sitting back, waiting for that Uber, apparently, which they now officially have. They have a teleporter up as well. Not exactly sure where. Let's see if I can find it. There's that teleporter, sitting in a very smart position, a little bit behind the cart, but close enough to get their team to the front quickly. Here we go. Uber goes, oh no. Team Awesome pops their Uber first. I'm not sure that's the smartest decision. No, that is actually the smartest decision. The sentry had just been taken down, so that is actually a very smart decision to cover the destruction of the sentry so the engineer can get his ass back up there and rebuild it. In the meantime, that level 3 dispenser is going to do a nice job of covering his team so they can get health quickly. Cart rolling backward in the meantime. I mean, it's not going to roll back too far, but it is rolling backwards. So, back behind here we have Blue Team, or 1RW if you prefer. They're just kind of dawdling around here. They're not actually too coordinated right here. They've got teammates everywhere. A majority of them are up in this building. They have a demo over there on the side. Sticky Spam, he's going to drop down and go into... No, he's going to go below, actually. Then he'll reconsider and go back above. Man, this is getting confusing. So anyway, Team Awesome doing a nice job. That level 3 dispenser and sentry, they are really supporting their engineer here. That's what they need to do. That is what this corner is good for. This corner promotes you to sit here and defend your engineer. Spy goes in. He's not going for the engineer, though. I feel like right now, that Spy really should be going for the engineer. Speaking of such, why that's also not such a good idea. Level 3 dispenser goes down, as does the sentry. Uber comes in here, breaking the blockade and choke point they had going there. That was actually a really nice choke. It wasted about 3 minutes off the clock. But the cart now rolling forward because it took a... Well, it wasn't really a full wipe. It was more of a half wipe there. 3 of their teammates did go down, Engineer and Scout. Cleanup crew, in other words. Engineer just respawning. Spy goes down, though. He actually did manage to take out Matt Wodge. ABCD gonna backstab, headshot Dwaso, who is the soldier. Sam, in the meantime, is down. Maximus is at 50%, giving them a pretty large Uber advantage, actually. Sam's not even building. This Uber advantage is getting bigger by the moment. I'm not sure why Sam isn't building. There we go. He starts building again, but he's now 50% behind. The cart has stopped rolling. Looks like they got their shit together here, and they're ready for some game. So 1RW, they're clustered here on this corner. Looks like we're going to see some movement into the chart room. Yes, it is the chart room, not the map room. Engineer setting up in a very smart position. Due to this position, they will not really have to watch the map room. The map room, or chart room, as I've been calling it, is always an importance of strategy here, because if you don't watch it, as the Spy just did actually, they can just jump right down and find themselves in front of your final capture point. Spy I don't know, okay, Spy getting a really nice stab on the Pyro, actually. Wow, that sentry just got wasted by Jabu and Matt Wodge. Oh, he doesn't save the dispenser. That's unfortunate, actually, and that's a big setback. That dispenser is more than important. That was a really nice destruction there by Matt. Yeah, by Matt Wodge and Jabu, actually. So the Spy's still running around. It looks like he gets called out. He's low. The Pyro goes after him. He goes down. It looks like he does not have time. Or Dead Ringer to Dead Ring. That is the unfortunate thing of the Dead Ringer. Ooh, but that's a lot of Girardi, and that is a buff banner going down on Team Awesome. They're going to pop around the corner despite the Girardi. Spy doing some ambassador work here. Unfortunately, he gets lit on fire. He goes down thanks to Jabu, and he did not dead ring. seeing a lot of bilateral death here. So looking at the scores right now, Engineer and Scout really pulling together for 1RW. Ninja, DC, and RVSZ are both ahead of their medic. On the other side, speaking of such, Maximus is actually the leader of his team. Kind of a go figure there. So anyway, let's get off of that and get back to the actual gameplay. We'll cover more of that later during halftime. Uber coming in here. This is what I'm talking about for that chart room. If you don't watch the chart room, they're going to drop down on you and be like, hey, look, we got an Uber. What you got? Oh, you got a counter Uber. I've said it 10 kajillion times, but for once it's not true. I always say the counter Uber always wins, and for once the counter Uber just lost. Not sure how that actually happened, but it happened. That's an unfortunate day for counter Ubers. But yeah, that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. The counter Uber always wins. And to be fair, it does for 99% of the time. So Engineer tries getting a sentry up. It goes down immediately, though. He goes back into his corner with his level 1 dispenser, unfortunately. Metal is up. What is that Engineer doing? The blue team Engineer is setting up a mini sentry where it can't actually see the lower ground. It can't see the upper window, though. And unfortunately, because of its hitbox, the sniper can't actually see anything but that light. That's actually kind of borked. Yeah, the mini sentry is shooting through a wall. Good job, mini sentry. You're totally not a hacker. So down below, the cart rolling backwards, it's going to roll back up the hill. That makes perfect sense. It is rolling back up the hill with its brakes on. How the hell does that happen? Defying Gravity 101. Cart physics. So anyway, up top here, we have lots of 1RW. They've been called out. Uber goes down, but whoa, that Uber is out of there. There is the counter Uber as well. So if my theory holds true, we're going to see the counter Uber win. Please, please, Lord, let it be true. Okay, Pyro goes down, but they still technically win. We're going to count that as a victory for counter Ubers. Get out of here if you're a naysayer. So, Engineer, that is High King still desperately trying to get that sentry up. He's doing a pretty good job, actually, just putting it back up. His team doing another nice job of supporting. There we go. Finally, we see Wannabe Mix Me get up into that chart room and really start watching. Okay, never mind. And then he immediately jumps back down. Never mind. So, we got a sniper up in the window. Dockstar. Haven't seen much of him, actually. Haven't been covering much of him. No wonder I haven't been covering much of him. He's getting headshot by ABCD constantly. So we got 1RW thinking about it. They're at 50% Uber. Maximus, in the meantime, is at Uber, speaking of such. Buff Banner comes around that corner. Uber charge is popped. Pyro tries air blasting it a little bit, but that is not too operational. Teleporter, in the meantime, is not actually sure where it is. The teleporter's unsure where it is. Okay, it's in the same place. I feel like that's a strategic disadvantage at this point. The Engineer easily could have moved up the sentry and teleporter, for that matter, up into this alcove. It is easily covered by your team, except for jumpers, but you shouldn't have to worry about jumpers, to be honest. Dockstar, once again, getting headshot by ABCD. Apparently, I am really good about catching his deaths. So here we are, up top, bit of a confrontation here. Heavy Medic versus Heavy Medic, and a lot of teammates are in that mix. Once again, it looks like we're going to see them try and roll through the map room. They're going to drop down on the sentry position, which is now kind of predictable. That's like the 5th time he's set up in that corner, but it's still a good corner. I can't argue with this. Oh, but there is a lot of team support up there. Medic goes down. That is a nice pick by whoever that was. So Sam goes down. He's about to respawn anyway. Maximus is still holding on to another Uber, actually. He's at 100%, but I think we're going to see it here. There we go. He does pop it. Uber Heavy. Whoa, what is going on here? Uber Heavy diverges from the path, and Uber Demo is going back for it. Scout comes around the corner being healed by the Medic, though. Medic is now on a Pyro. Oh, Spy coming in, though. Spy gets the Pyro. Medic barely evades getting stabbed by TJB. It doesn't matter, though, as Team Awesome will defend successfully on their final point, which means they have 6 minutes and 5 seconds to capture 3 points. Or unlimited amount of time to capture the 4th point. So it looks like there is no halftime. We're not going to talk about that. What am I saying? There is halftime. I'm just crazy. It's after this round. Excuse me. So yeah, Team Awesome doing an amazing job of supporting their Engineer on the 3rd and final point. I was impressed by that gameplay. High King, surprisingly persistent, always putting that sentry back up. So I'm going to skip a little bit here of that and go back to what is important at the moment. He's putting up his dispenser a little bit closer to his sentry this time. Pyro has committed suicide. Soldier already committed suicide. He has 15 seconds to get back. Pyro has literally 1 second to get back. Good job, Pyro. So that's going to be a level 3 sentry in no time. Not sure I agree with the placement of the dispenser, actually. Having a dispenser that close to the sentry means it's just going to get blown up by a Demoman in a couple milliseconds. And we see the same position again with the sentry. I didn't watch how successful this was last game, but it didn't last long, so I'm guessing not very successful. So here we go. Cart is rolling out. Once again, that rocket jumping soldier rocket jumping up to the exact same place he did in the other round. Wow, what am I saying? Wannabe does rocket jump up to the exact same place the other soldier jumped in the other round because I am mentally insane for some reason. So there we go. RVSC's sentry does take down TJB, the spy, which is kind of something that engineer is going to relax about. No longer having to worry about spies coming up and saying hi with a knife. So up front we have ABCD looking for some headshots on the engineer, I think it is actually. No, he's actually looking for some headshots on Jabu and the other sniper. Oh my, Darkstar runs right into his spine. I don't think he realized it actually. So it looks like we have a spy running the standard Invisawatch. I approve of this greatly. Invisawatch will allow you to get in there much more quietly. He goes immediately for the sentry. Sentry gets sapped right as the Uber comes in, so sentry goes boom. Engineer is... Actually, Engineer survived that. He got hit by a sticky and he's still alive. To be honest, I don't think he's alive for long as he just got blown up by MD and Z. We've seen some good work from that demo. He's been sticking it up all game, and I'm expecting good things from this guy. So Heavy Medic coming right into this tunnel. They're going to try and cover the cart, which is really what they need to do right now. They've lost control of the top of the hill, and that's a big strategic defeat right there. You can't hold this first point without the top of the hill, but holding the cart in some situations is actually more important. It allows you to reinforce your team, which is what they're trying to do, but they're not being very successful at the moment. So they're still covering this cart. This Heavy Medic are still alive. Pudis and Sam doing an amazing job here. Their team has come to support them at last. Wannabe is the only player down. Well, excuse me, and Ninja DC down as well. Match Watch goes down as well. There we go. That is the definite capture. Unless these Heavy Medic... No, that is definitely a capture. You've got to be kidding me. There we go. So that's a nice job. They still have 4 minutes to capture the next 2 points. That is very, very doable. And by very, very doable, I mean that is incredibly doable. So the engineer already down on the roof. That is a lot of Team Awesome. They just flooded that roof within a couple milliseconds. Engineer went boom instantly. Down 6 at the moment for 1RW. Not the situation you want to be in at the moment. Cart's about to get easily capped by the scout, so they have 3 minutes and 30 seconds to capture 1 point. This is certainly not the situation you want to be in as 1RW. They cannot lose this next point, obviously, and defending this last point is going to be a bitch unless they reinforce it immediately. Oh, unfortunately, TJB finding himself in the wrong place. A sticky finds his face and says goodbye. Uber comes in, Sentry goes boom, and they're down 3 at the moment. Cart's still going forward rapidly. This is not looking good. Mini Sentry goes up. It is really up to this Heavy Medic right now. We have to see a miracle. They have to push right now or this is GG. And this is GG. So, Team Awesome going to easily take this first round. They had 2 minutes left on that first. That was actually really incredible. Not going to lie.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Apparently the config saying, screw you, I don't feel like playing by the rules. We are also going by ABBA Highlander, if you're not aware of this. ABBA. I'm sure everyone should be aware of ABBA by now. ABBA. Everyone loves ABBA. I love ABBA switches, but that's because I play Minecraft and use redstone. Anyway. So while the teams are switching around, I'm going to talk about some good things I saw. Amazing engineer defense there by Team Awesome. I already covered it a little bit. That was incredible. Just supporting their engineer constantly. Maybe the position was not the best. I still don't agree with that sentry position right here on this corner. It can get spammed down way too easily. But it did its job, so I'm not exactly going to argue too much with it. Just kind of messing around on the cart at the moment. There we go. Looks like both teams are ready. It looks like we've got everyone on their right sides. 1RW, I saw some pretty good things there. Their soldier, excuse me, was doing a nice job getting around the map, getting some quality picks. Their spy especially was in there, getting some great picks, taking out the medic repeatedly. Engineer, he didn't really do much with the engineer, but on this map and in this situation, the engineer, well, I gotta admit, the engineer was kind of a big problem for 1RW there.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
They also did have a very, very incredible amount of presence on their engineer, so technically stabbing him is pretty hard. Not even sure what's going on here anymore. Looks like we're going to go with this anyway. So, the engineer has started setting up once again in the exact same position. I still don't agree with this. Standard rollout, Pyro and Scout have both committed suicide in the name of the Sentry Gods. Teleporter's going up, level 2 is up, and we still have 20 seconds left. That's something you definitely want to have happen. Ubers are ready on both teams, but why wouldn't they be? I don't know, you tell me.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go, the round has officially begun. I'm sorry for my silence there. Here we go, that is a lot of Team Awesome coming out of the door, or it's not if you really want to think about it. So Cart's still not, it's intermittently moving, got times 1 at the moment. Scout runs back into spawn to grab some health, I'm guessing. Now it's times 2. Soldier and Scout both on. Scout's going to take it over and continue pushing. Dispenser moved back just a little bit. It's getting wrangled, though. That's really what's saving it right now. It's getting wrangled repaired as well. So some Wrangler spam going down the way. In the meantime, though, the cart rolling forward rapidly. Not sure that's exactly what you want to see. There we go. Uber gets popped as well. Sentry goes down. It's immediately going back up, but it's going to get spammed down very quickly. Boom with the little old Sentry and the Engineer. Dispenser goes boom as well. Uber on cart. Engineer, wow, how's that Engineer still alive? Engineer finally goes down, taken out by the demo, who immediately gets backstabbed by TJB. Spy gets called out. He's taunting. Not sure TJB meant to taunt there. Apparently he knew he was dead, so I don't know what to say about that. Jabu actually asking him why he taunted. Indeed, it was an accident. TJB accidentally taunting there. That is unfortunate. Not a good way to die. Odd sentry position here. I guess it's just to cover the cart, but that is still a really weird position. It gets spammed down in milliseconds. But it's an offensive engineer position, so what's it matter? I can't actually getting body shotted by Dockstar. Of course, this is a really long straightaway. Sniping heaven right here. Bit of a sniper duel going on here. Let's cover this for a moment. And it's ABCD with the win, taking out Dockstar with a headshot. So here we go. We see Team Awesome wanting to push up here. I forgot to mention it, but their time was set at 1 minute and 17 seconds. That is a good time for this first point, in my opinion. Level 2 sentry up on the roof. We're going to want to see lots of team support on this. This is what keeps this sentry alive. This roof, you support the engineer, you can easily hold this point for 6 minutes. Unfortunately, team support is gone. The Pyro needs to get in there now. Pyro does just that, but he is too late. Sentry goes boom. Spy looking for some stabs. Spy misses them, unfortunately, and he's called out. He tries to get out of there, and he actually does get out of there. Medic gets pistoled down by JWSO or Jwaso. We're down 4 for 1RW at the moment. Not something you want. The cart, in the meantime, was captured, setting it at 2 minutes and 18 seconds. That's a minute for 2 captures, basically. Well, a minute per capture, excuse me. Once again, not exactly something you want to see on defense, but it shouldn't be too problematic, actually. They can hold this 3rd and 4th. I mean, we saw Team Awesome doing an incredible defense of this 3rd point. Looks like they're going to try and recapture that fallen glory right there. They're putting up this sentry on the predictable corner. No one's committing suicide, because why would you commit suicide now? That just doesn't even make sense. Cart no longer rolling forward, actually. The cart is stalling quite successfully here. But here comes Team Awesome. They have grouped together, and they're looking for a push. Spy, though, is coming in. He sees the medic. He gets the medic. Maximus goes down. That's not what you wanted to have happen, but Sam isn't building Uber Charge. Why Sam isn't building an Uber Charge? He's left alone, and none of his team are actually going back for him. That's not a good decision. You need to build that Uber charge and you still have the Uber advantage. Maximus, in the meantime, not building either. There we go. He has started building once again. They're approximately 20% behind. Not too bad. Only a couple seconds of Uber. Cart rolling forward rapidly, though. ×4 at the moment. They're going to capture this if 1RW is not careful. Heavy gets on it. Oh, that is dangerously close. It's actually on the platform. Here we go. Team Awesome pushing forward here a little bit dangerously, actually. A large jump there coming in there. Ninja DC, though, gets taken out. TJB gets taken out as well, speaking of such. Point is captured, setting it at 4 minutes and 6 seconds for 3 points. Uber Heavy coming in, though. Ooh, don't know if I agree with that play right there. Matt Waj has to run back and immediately get blown up after backstabbing ABCD. I'm not sure I agree with that pick. There were bigger fish in the sea right there. Oh, Uber saw Medic barely missing the kill there. Oh! Ooh, that's unfortunate. Medic finds that stickies are not good for your health. Sentry finds that out as well. We're not going to talk about that. Sentry has no soul. So the cart no longer rapidly rolling forward here. Down 4 at the moment for 1RW. Down 2 at the moment for Team Awesome. That is an equation you want to see on offense. Lots of fragging going on here. This is one of those maps where frags do matter. Cart presence matters as well, but fragging, when you have this narrow little cart path and the enemy defends the cart with their life, fragging really means a lot here. It allows you to push through easily. Team Awesome doing a nice job of expressing that and murdering the enemy team quite successfully. What the hell? It's a Huntsman Sniper. So apparently Dockstar has given up and he is now a Huntsman Sniper. Swifty up there trying to put some spam down on that sentry. I'm not sure I agree with trying to spam down a wrangled sentry. TJB complimenting Dwaso for his bonk boy. So that is a level 3 sentry underneath the chart room once again. This is so far a very nice defense going down here. They're doing a great job so far of holding on to this cart. That Pyro is definitely doing his job, just spamming around the sentry. We haven't actually seen TJB going after the engineer all that much, but this is another thing where the spy, you really need an Uber demo man to take out this sentry. Especially if that Pyro just spamming everything. I mean, he's not getting off that spam. It's like his job. He's not even moving away from the sentry anymore. So the cart barely moving forward an inch there. Pyro's going to nudge it and stop it from rolling backwards. Here we go. Heavy jumps around the corner and finds that that's an Uber Heavy. Uber isn't ready yet. Maximus still only at 75%. Dwaso down. TJB down as well. That's a level 3 sentry. That is definitely what I was looking for here. Sam gets taken out. So now Maximus is going to have a huge Uber advantage even after he uses it because Sam got stuck with a 20-second respawn. Bit of harassment going down by Swifty here. Just kind of jumping around, trying to distract Ninja. Pyro comes in and finds that heavies are not good for your health. Heavies immediately extinguished. So this is a great play, right? Oh, I missed that. The Uber demo comes down from the chart room. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That map room is dangerous. You don't watch it and suddenly there's an Uber demo man in your front door, basically. So here we go. Team Awesome's on the cart. Spy backstabs MDNZ. Down lots of players on both sides. Lots of fragging going down here. Down 6 for 1RW at the moment. Down 2. Only 2 for Team Awesome. Very successful push. It's only falling apart slightly, but this is a huge reinforcement wave coming out here. I think this cart's about to get annihilated. I don't know. That's a lot of both teams. Team Awesome really showing their support. Here we go. Soldier on the cart. Pyro goes boom. It's up to this Soldier. Soldier gets taken out, and it looks like they will successfully push Team Awesome out of here temporarily. Oh, Demo is still spamming up top. Heavy also in the upper window. Freaky. Looking for some kills. MDNZ is taken out in the meantime, so now it's just this Heavy at the front. 1RW going to try and recover here. Oh, no. The engineer moved the sentry down. It was sapped, and it has gone kaboom. It's unfortunate. He probably shouldn't have moved that sentry now, but the teleporter, yes, 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 our lawyers say, give me more teleporters. I agree with this decision. There we go. He's just going to throw that back up, and he's going to build the sentry with his shotgun, because that makes perfect sense. Cart going to start rolling backwards here. In the meantime, level 2 sentry is up. Dispenser going up as well. Pyro is still flaming everything and saying, no spies coming near us anytime soon. So we're at 5 minutes and 30 seconds right now, and 1RW putting up a very successful defense at this last point. I mean, this is incredible. Swifty going to come forward and try a little harassment once again. Dwasso, not so successful. Apparently, Dwasso took an arrow to the knee. Or someone did, to be specific. So here we go. This is a major push by Team Awesome. Sentry goes down. Pyro's going to go down shortly. No, Medic's going to go down? What? Okay. Okay, so the soldier's actually going to get taken out in that firefight. That's unfortunate. Cart rolls forward another 5 feet or so, but it's still not to the point. Demo's spamming around that corner. Boom with the little old pyro one day. Spy, oh, Spy flubs a stab on the Demo, and that is unfortunate. In the meantime, TJB was pushing the cart forward again. MDNZ takes out Dockstar on the cart. Down 4 at the moment. 1RW down only 2 for Team Awesome. Not a big jump, but a jump coming in there from Wannabe. He pushes the cart again. We're so very close at this point. Level 1 Sentry going up. Swifty gets taken out by that level 1 Sentry. Demo spam going down. He's not going to find anyone, though. High King with that level 3 does manage to take out a Heavy, actually. That is exactly what you want. Pudis pushes too far forward. ABCD taking an arrow. Not sure. The arrow is not visible on his body. So that's a level 2 Sentry now. Spy... TBG goes for the stab or for the sap. I'm not sure that was actually a smart decision on his part. He should have been disguised. So right now, my scoreboard's messed up? No, my scoreboard's not messed up. Excuse me. Just looking at the wrong thing. So anyway, right now, 1RW doing a nice job holding this side area as well, which is no longer happening, actually, as Team Awesome pushes forward once again. This is kind of the ebb and flow of the battle, but this sentry position is kind of flimsy. What Team Awesome needs to do right now is put a Demo in this upper window and just spam that sentry, say goodbye. Looks like they might not even need to do that. Heavy, Hoovy goes around the corner, goes goodbye. I want to see that Demo in that upper window. They need to do that. They have 3 minutes left to capture this point, and not as much as they started, which was like 9 minutes. High King Sentry goes down finally. It looks like he pushed it up again. He's just going to put it right back up, though. Cart's going to roll backwards shortly. Now what you want to see, Spy comes in, is immediately spotted by Ninja DC. TJB looking for a stab. He misses it. Now he's going for the Ambassador kill. Will he actually get this? They're both in the red, deep in the red. No, ABCD will cover for that Spy, and for some reason he will get out of there with his life. He might actually fall to his death if he jumps down, so he's not going to? Yes, he's not going to. Okay. He'll find the medal, but no health. And he'll fall to his death. No, he'll fall to a Sentry. So there's a teleporter in that corner. That is a very nice corner. I love that position. It's so beautiful. Or that teleporter position, that is. So anyway, Sentry's still alive barely, though. Team Awesome up in that upper window. Yes! Yes, there's that sticky spam I wanted. Boom goes the Sentry. That is what I wanted to see. Team Awesome needs to push. Oh no! Freaky gets backstabbed. So much for that. Yeah, Team Awesome is down 4 at the moment. Not what you want to see. 1RW down 4 as well, but they're only down 3 at the moment. Down 5 now for Team Awesome. Down 5 now for 1RW. Woohoo! Ebb and flow of the battle. Oh, this could be it. They need to get that soldier on it. He gets stuck, though. Scout is on it. There we go. Soldier does get on it, but... oh, it's close. It's so close. Soldier goes down, so Scout will take it. A nice push by Swifty and Freaky on the cart as well. That was excellent. So here we go. This is going to be Ridiculousness 101.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
We're going to cut to not a commercial break, but just a break for the moment while I get my view models back so I can actually do personalized crap.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, gotcha. You deserve a medal. I am God. Much appreciated, Doc. Thanks, Doc. Yeah.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, we are back just in time for the game here. We're going to be watching Sam's rollout here. And we're no longer going to be watching Sam's rollout. He's boring me. So anyway, Sentry is in the exact same position it's been in the entire game. Only this is Team Awesome, so the dispenser's back in the corner. In the meantime, Soldier and Pyro have both committed suicide for the engineer gods. Duck A is already back, and the Scout's back as well. Oh, Matt Lodge was looking for a stab there. He missed it and will be taken out by High King Sentry. A Dogstar, in the meantime, does get an arrow off on Swifty. I'm approving of this Huntsman. I don't know why. I don't usually approve of Huntsman. Huntsman is the Luxman. No one can approve of the Luxman. There we go. Some Wrangler going down. Oh, but that's an Uber Heavy coming around the corner. Pyro did do his job, actually. Uber got air blasted off, but the Pyro went down, so the Sentry goes boom as well. In fact, the Sentry gets arrowed by Dogstar. That's been unfortunate. In the meantime, the cart did roll all the way through the tunnel, being pushed by Jabu. I think you would have wanted that demo up top dealing with that Sentry, but apparently not. So here we go. It's a close fight for the top of this hill currently. Team Awesome doing another nice job. They're going to juggle back. The cart no longer moving, but that demo's right next to it, so he can easily just hop on it like he does. So once again, Team Awesome juggling back to the cart, but now they're going to lose the top of the hill as 1RW is pushing forward very smartly here. They're not going to give this back. No, apparently they're going to pop Uber to take back the hill. That's what it's going to take at this point. Though Team Awesome will successfully take this hill back. I hear a Sentry. Where is this Sentry? It's under the staircase. Now that is a weird Sentry position. I don't know what to say about that. Since it's level 1, they can't actually see it from the other side of the staircase, but it can cover that it can cover the cart. I kind of approve of that. So here we go. The 1RW wants to push forward. Team Awesome still doing a nice job of juggling, but I think their juggle is about to fail here. They have no option but to fail. Level 1 is down. The cart is stalled, but it's rolling backwards now. Now it's rolling forwards. What do you know? So 1RW, that's definitely going to make a cap at this point, unless Team Awesome has miracles up their sleeve. They aren't on the roof, though. This might turn out badly for them. They need to cover that roof. Get on the roof and defend that engineer, but their engineer and their entire... There we go. They've got 2 players up there. I really hope that this Soldier and Demo can hold it against all that. There we go. They get reinforced. Unfortunately, that's an Uber Heavy. Where's the Pyro? Pyro goes down. So much for the roof. Roof just got taken by an Uber Heavy. Cart is still rolling forward, being pushed. ×3. Spy on the cart is Girardi about to die. Yeah, there we go. He finally does get taken out by Juaso. In the meantime, though, the roof was taken by 1RW. Not what you want to have happen, and Maximus just got backstabbed, by Matt Lodge. I had to assume. ×3 on the card, so that's going to be an easy capture of the second point. There are 9 minutes to capture the 2 remaining points. That's not what Team Awesome wants right now. 9 minutes to capture a point. No, 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 no. Cart rolling forward in the meantime, about to go down this hill. It is now going down the hill, speaking of such. Okay, I need to keep talking. So anyway, 1RW trying to push in here. We have a lot of Team Awesome, though. They're not only behind the corner, they're around the corner, they're forward of the corner, they're everything related to the corner, because the corner is awesome. Oh, Matt Lodge goes in there and immediately gets lit on fire. He's pulling out like no tomorrow. Yeah, he's pulling out. That's what he said. Or this is what she said as well, because you know what, that's what she said. So far, this is an excellent defense. 7 minutes, 45 seconds remaining, 15 seconds less than the actual timer. Let's see if they can defend it for the next 8 minutes. Uber Heavy against counter Uber Heavy, and the Pyro comes in as well. Let's see if the counter Uber can actually win this time. Medic gets blown up by MD and Z. Poor level 1 dispenser isn't given a chance to live. The cart is rolling backwards, going back under the arch into the shadow of the moon. Or I guess the shadow of that physical object, if you would rather. So this is a lot of 1RW on the right side here. Unfortunately, that's a lot of spam going their way as well. Jabu goes down to Swifty. Swifty doing his job and really just providing harassment. That's the term I wanted to look for there. Ooh, that is a nice little sticky trap there. I approve of that. Unfortunately, MD and Z took an arrow to the head. An unfortunate way to die. That's why I don't really agree with that Luxman. Oh, Luxman, how we hate thee. 7 minutes remaining. They have just defended for 1 minute. Only 7 more of those minutes to go. 7 more of those minutes to go, and until of course the world ends, because Aperture Science is going to blow up the world with golden potatoes. God damn it, GLaDOS. Dockstar complaining that the other team has a ping 2 times lower. No fair! And really, I don't blame them for that equation. As an Alaskan, I can always say that playing on 80 ping when the other person has 1 ping, it's not fun. It really isn't. Especially when you career spy. That really doesn't. That isn't fun. No. Uber Heavy going up top. The scout behind them gets blown up very successfully. That was a nice little defense of their medic and heavy. In the meantime, Jabu coming forward here. Some spam. Where's that level 3? It's in its corner again. Let's see if we can take them by surprise. I mean, this is an interesting position. I've seen it do some interesting things. Medic gets taken out. They're pushed off the cart once again. Mini Sentry goes up. Gotta love the Mini Sentry. The cart's so very close. It is almost on the point. But Team Awesome doing a nice job of defending this. Looks like Scout's going to take the cap. No, Scout goes down. He jumps over it. Team Awesome needs to push forward here a little bit. No, it won't happen. Team Awesome will be taken down. Or more specifically, that 3rd point will be taken down. It's now up to the 4th point. The 4th and final, which in my opinion is actually less defendable than the 3rd. Dockstar is king away for some apparent reason, which I'm not sure of. So yeah, 5 minutes for the final point. That is a lot of time. Not gonna lie. Uber coming forward though. They're gonna try and burn everything alive, and instead they're gonna get air blasted into the middle of nowhere, and they're gonna give it to an Uber Demoman instead. Sniper goes. Well, he didn't go boom, but he. I don't know what to describe that as. He goes burn, I guess. Scout hops on it temporarily. Level 3 dispenser in that corner. That is such a smart position for a dispenser. Your teammates can heal on that faster than anything else I've ever seen. Central healing location. It's like communism, but better. And that's once again a bad analogy, because you know what? I love bad analogies. Get over it. So anyway, that is a buff banner coming forward. Everyone's gonna die because it's a buff banner. Say hello to my little buff banner. Cart's about to roll backwards, and we are at the 4-minute mark. This is looking so much more doable. Yes, the cart is going to roll back another 3 feet. Let's watch the cart. Alright, Jimmy. Looks like the cart is rolling backwards. It's rolling backwards. And back to you, Bob. Alright, we just went to back to multiple personality syndrome. Why not? So let's go personal, because I haven't done personal in a while. We're going to go straight to Sam. 75% Uber. Ooh, Spy runs right by him. I believe, yep, TJB was taken out. He's building Uber on that heavy. Looking back and forth. Scout going to go for the pick here. Some nice harassment by Swifty. Unfortunately, he has to reload on that final shot. He will not take out Sam. There we go. Instead, Wannabe Mixme will take him out. Nice pick by Wannabe. Unfortunately, Team Awesome down 5 players at the moment. Notorious Hot pushing forward. As should the rest of his team. That's a lot of dead players. There we go. They are indeed pushing forward. Scout pushes forward. I heard a level 3 sentry, though. Oh, it got blown up. Level 1's going back up in its place. Team Awesome trying to defend here, but 1RW being really offensive. They have the option to be offensive here. Swifty and High King taking out Notorious Hot. On the next player, TJB looking for a pick. Oh, he misses he fail stabs the medic. Holy shit, what's going on in that? Spinning in circles and missing everything. He'll just get blown up. That is unfortunate. It really is. Down 3 for 1RW at the moment, and down 2 for Team Awesome. They have 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the clock. Dockstar holding that Girardi in the completely wrong way. Why would you hold Girardi like that, man? That doesn't even look right. Poking his head around the corner. Looking for a body shot. Doesn't even find that. He's deep in the right. He's going to run back and hold a... Not sure to describe how this guy's holding his weapons. Oh yes, look at that Girardi. Held sideways. Makes perfect sense. No longer in the red. He holds his bushwhacker like his rifle. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Look at that! He started reloading his bushwhacker. What? Oh my god, Bugs. You're so funny. Sorry, that was an Uber from Team Awesome. There are 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Buff Banner as well. They're pushing forward, and we're down 6 for 1RW. That's an unfortunate count right there. A bit of scout-on-scout action up there. Not going to find it in time. Oh, I actually will find it in time. Swifty will get pistoled down by JWSO. We're going to go back to Ducky from TA. Just doing a nice job spy checking everywhere around this cart. Speaking of the cart is rolling backwards. Not going to go back to Jim this time. He doesn't deserve to talk about the cart anymore because I don't like multiple personality syndrome. Tries for a flare shot there. He will miss it, unfortunately. So Ducky Dogster will actually burn to death. Ooh, pops his head around the corner and finds it. That's a lot of blue team. Freaky going around the side. You're going to come up behind the sentry. Let's get back to the front. ABCD. Once again, he's even holding his bushwhacker like he's insane. So let's go back to Freaky now that he's here. Uber goes down on him. Medic goes down as well. It's not what they wanted. They have 40 seconds left. I think we can reasonably say that, well, maybe we can't. That cart, they're down 3. If they go down any more, it's not reasonable. They really need to push here. It's going to be a lot of pushing. They don't have time for another Uber, so this is going to be a really, really close game. And 1RW pretty much going to have to suicide push this. It's going to be like the Death March to Catan. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. They have 15 seconds, so I think I can safely say... Okay, maybe I can't. I don't know. I'm so confused. So anyway, yeah, whatever. Good game. You cannot push the cart that fast in 5 seconds. It's theoretically impossible. It's mathematically impossible. So, good game. Team Awesome will take it. They will officially take it 2-1. 2-1? 2-1, yes, 2-1, that makes perfect sense. No, 2-0. Best of 3 there, no halftime, because screw halftime. That was an excellent game by all accounts. We're going to skip on over, or try to our transition. It will not transition, because it doesn't like me. So I'm going to have to manually do that, unfortunately. So anyway, we're over on the transition. You know, from what I could see, that was actually a really excellent game. I was proud of that, goddammit. Team Awesome, amazing job! Incredible! That was a nice defense of the engineer. They did a great job of just staying on the engineer and covering him at all times, keeping their engineer up. That's the biggest thing that I saw about 1RW. They failed to keep the engineer alive. They failed to keep the engineer going. That was kind of their big problem there, other than that their medic kept dying, but both medics were dying repeatedly, so we're not going to count that. TJB doing a nice job getting in there, finding some quality picks as well. Overall, just a nice job by Team Awesome. I mean, good job to both teams. I'm not going to lie. 1RW, no, your team does not suck, as one of your teammates apparently said in chat. Please don't listen to him because he's crazy, apparently. Your team is quality stuff right there. Quality in the sense that you guys know how to work as a team and you know how to actually play the game. That was fun to cast, fun to watch, and, well, as I said at the beginning of the cast, because I have nothing else to talk about at this point, if you have any questions or comments, please direct them to my Twitter or YouTube. I will try to answer them at the end of my next cast, which I will try to pick up on more. I will get my ass out of Duck Soup Gaming League and actually do more casting for the fans. Cast the subscribers, you know, the usual drill. If you'd like any changes in this setup I have, also say something about that. I'll be working on improving this setup in the future, as it's not quite to the point I want it to be, but it's kind of really what I want it to be at the moment. So, thank you all for tuning in, and, well, I don't know when my next cast will be. If you want to tune into Duck Soup Gaming, to the Duck Soup Gaming League, we keep all the details on our forums. Just come on over to ducksoupgaming.com, and we will Well, I don't know what we'll do about that, but you will hopefully come and join us for that. Obviously, sign-ups are over, blah, blah, blah. So on to another type of thing. ESEA, or not ES, not EW, but ESEA was today. If you missed that, I feel sorry for you. I'm sure you can catch some of the Twitch later. It was incredible. Lots of teams going ahead at it. So once again, thank you all for watching, and tune in whenever I do my next cast. Thank you, and goodbye.